Hey, planner friends. I am back with you after again a little bit with another plan with me in my B5 bullet journal. Guys, I have been loving these spreads, keeping them nice and simple as possible. Pretty much keeping them the same every week, just maybe changing the stamps that I use, the colors that I use, and, keeping them with theme and all that kind of stuff. But this week is going to be a first for this layout. This was actually about a week and a half ago, I believe. At this point, I'm just now getting around to editing it and all that good stuff. But so far, I have been loving this layout and keeping up with it. So it doesn't take me very much time at all to set up. And it has been giving me all of the space that I have been needing to get all of my to-do list down and everything. Now, because this is my first week setting this one up, I am going to make a few mistakes, as you just seen there. We'll get that handy dandy whiteout out. You're seeing me like search all over for the whiteout. I have 45,000 things of whiteout, and here I am, cannot find one. So anyways, these boxes are 10 boxes wide by, oh gosh, I have no idea how much long. I'll have to look that up for you and I'll put it up on the screen. And I have been starting to put in a little calendar up top, just showing me where I'm at in the month. The box underneath is going to be my weather. I have been just tracking that a little bit. It is summer, and in Michigan, you can have like a 90-degree one day and a 70-degree the next day. So I've been just tracking that a little bit. Again, just something to track, I guess, keep in my memory. I use this for a memory kind of planner also. So still looking for that whiteout, as you can see, because I've made another mistake over there, but I'll find it eventually. It was like right in front of my face, of course, but the next thing I'm going to do is just make some some lines for my headers. There we go. And then another line, like double line, and that is where all of my events are going to go. So I kind of been bouncing back between like keeping just like a to-do list and then putting all of the events that are going to happen, games, all that kind of stuff. In that second, or just putting them at the bottom of my boxes. You guys, I bounce back so many times in between. It is what it is. The next box underneath the weather is going to be my meals. You're going to notice that I accidentally put a second box in here. Again, I've been using now this layout for a couple of weeks now, and have definitely mastered it a little bit more. So it is what it is. Here we go. I'm still looking for that darn whiteout, and now I've found the glue that I've been looking for months. There it is. There we go. We got some whiteout going on now. So I'll patch that all up. You won't even be able to see it. Yeah, I can see it, close up, but pretty just looking at it, you can't really see it. All right. So, right now I'm just blocking off, like I put the little icons in there for the weather and then the temperature. Other than that, that is pretty much the gist of this layout. I will go through and stamp. So this month is peonies, and you guys, if you haven't seen my July setup, definitely go see that. I will put it in the little eye above. But I'm also noticing now that my drop shadows, well, I guess I use the same drop shadows all the way around, but technically I guess that drop shadow is backwards. Technically, I mean, if you go the same way the whole way around, then it's not technically, but I usually like them on the other side. Yeah, I think I changed. Oh, I don't even have drop shadows. I changed for this week. Anyways, but yeah, this first page is already a doubled up page, because if you know anything about my planner, it doesn't have very thick pages. So all of my stamping was going through, but this is already a page that I have glued together because the stamping went through so badly from last week. And so we are just going to use my pink Tombow pen and write out July, and then use my Peony layering stamps to just put a good flower down below and call it good. Nothing too crazy, nothing too exciting, just making it fancy enough to want to use the rest of the week. All right, so yes, so there is those peony stamps. I will list them, of course, down below in the description. Again, these stamps were like $6.99 at the store, I believe. Super affordable stamps that work extremely well. I was very impressed by them, honestly. I thought they were going to be like complete trash, and then they turned out amazing. So I'm very happy with them. But all right, so yep, so just using Pixie, I believe, was the first color by Close to My Heart for the stamp. Then using, let's see what I use. Sherbet, I believe. It was either Sherbet or Smoothie. I'm not exactly sure which one that one was. It was one of the two. For the next layer, and then on top of that layer, I just used black to kind of make it pop off the page for that final layer of the stamp. Like I said, these stamps surprised me so much, honestly. And, oh, right there, Sherbet, yep. So yep, that was that one by Close to My Heart. Most of my inks are Close to My Heart or Studio Calico. That's what I have the two sets of, pretty much. Here is your black layer. I loved how this turned out. But yeah, just be careful if you don't have a very thick journal like I don't. The next one, unfortunately, like I have in the past said that I don't want to invest too much in my journals because, you know, I go through them so quickly. But I believe for my next one, I probably will invest in a little bit thicker paper, just so that I can do the stamping that I really love to do in these. So, all right. As you've seen, I just added a little bit of a drop shadow to that July to make it pop off the page a little bit more, and then adding this black also line, which once I did it, I wasn't completely in love with it, but yeah, no, whatever. This is the Mini Jane, I believe, yes, Mini Jane stamp by L Studio. It's the one that could fit in that little space. I had another one all picked out, and that one didn't work because it was way too big. So just putting Monday through Sunday down here for the weather and for the meals. And though that looks like black, it was actually pewter. It dries a lot grayer than what it looks like on that screen. I love this. I love all the Jane stamps, and probably soon will invest in the large Jane stamps also by L Studios. And yeah, now they have the dies for the medium and for the large, and they couldn't have made me happier by doing that. So, okay, there's my starting to get to be a pretty decent sized stamp collection over there. But yes, pulling out these Feed Your Craft, unfortunately, sorry guys, stamp set of Days by the Week, or Days of the Week. I love the stamp set. I use the stamp set all the time. And then yeah, I forgot to re-click on my camera, so that is done. Magic of YouTube, right? Just putting in that calendar that I've decided to do. I don't know if I'll keep on doing this, but it fills in that little corner up there, which I don't really have anything else to kind of put up there. Maybe in a spread or two, I've started my fitness journey back up. So maybe I'll put like my steps up there or some goals that I plan on doing, because like I said, this is like kind of redundant. Yes, I put June. It is July. I definitely changed that. I realized that later. I don't have any stamps that say weather or meals, and I didn't really want to stamp it letter by letter, so I just wrote those down. And that pretty much wraps it all up. So thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let me know if you love these little plan with me's. And we need to pick out a theme for August, since August is in about 6 days, I believe. So maybe I will put up a little voting community tab poll, and we can all vote on what the theme is going to be for August. I'm super excited. I loved this month's theme, and yeah, it was super pretty. So talk to you guys soon, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.